What is up, Total Excellence? Welcome to the stream, guys. Our first live commenter is Project James. No, it's not James. Jigsmess. Project Jigsmess. What's up, Jigsmex? I think it's the first time I've ever seen you on the stream. Maybe I'm wrong, but welcome. Ooh, and we got Tipsy. I wish I could pronounce it. I even used Google Translate to maybe help me pronounce your name, Tipsy. But thank you for coming by to the stream, guys. So I'm just going to go straight to the point, and I'm just going to go hop on to this bad boy right here I'm working on, page 3 of Juvenile Rad-oactive Pro Wrestling Gators, which is a spoof and a homage to the TMNT. And I believe it's going to be something that it'll stand on its own. So I'm going to disappear right now, dudes. At 3, 2, 1, boom. Okay, let me just put on my glove here and get started with my drawing. Well, page, to be correct. Okay, got my pen. Now, let's go and jump in. All right, let me work on the third panel that's here. Okay. Let's see. There we go, much better. Go and sketch over that. Perfect. Let me lower down the opacity, create a new layer, and then it's just going to be a sketch now. Okay, just put sketch here, layer, boom. Now we'll get to drawing it. So I hope you guys are having an awesome and excellent Tuesday at the time of this recording of this live stream. I'm doing excellent as always, because it's always total excellence in this show. So this is technically my second comic stream. It's just, I got a little distracted and I didn't really got a lot done when I did the first comic stream. But other than that, it's going to be way better. As promised, going to get things done. Let's go and sketch that head. So pretty much in this scene, for this page, pretty much Sandy, he's taking care of Ned, who's the food vendor for Sandy's Florida Man Training Center, which, Sandy's a professional wrestler. And he's also, spoiler alert, he is a mentor for the Gators. And he's the one who's personally training them of all the moves that, within his experience in the professional world of wrestling. And now, since Sandy's distracted with Ned, the food vendor, that's when the Gators are taking advantage within the situation to pretty much just do what they want to do and freaking wrestle other people than themselves, Kirby not Kirby. Sandy does not want the Gators to be exposed with, humans and everything, because he's just scared that maybe they're going to be experiments. Maybe they're going to be experimented, or heck, worst case scenario, they might chop their heads off and, be sold to a gift shop. Because down here in Florida, that's another thing too, that they tend to cut the heads of the gators and then use them as props. And that's something that Sandy does not want to see. He's already seen enough, and the last thing he wants to see is his gators just being props or a trophy. So he's just protective on their identity. So within this scene right here, Will's, is on top of the ropes, and he wants to invite the Gators onto the ring. And right now, where I'm sketching is pretty much the, Kirby telling Will, like, hey, like, we shouldn't do this. Sandy doesn't want us to be out in the open. This, and that. And my good Gator boy, Rob, he just wants to make everybody happy, but in this scenario, it's not going to work out in the long run. See, and we got Eric Mogul. Heyo, Eric Mogul. Thanks for coming by to the stream. And we got Fly Fox Pro. Them Gators is crazy. Yes. They ooze with excellence. Thanks, guys, for coming by to the comic stream. This stream is centered just me working on my comic, Juvenile Rad-oactive Pro Wrestling Gators, page 3. And pretty much the thumbnailing is complete. It's just now I'm just sketching it out just to make it more, just to find them even more. Let me erase the circles here. So that way, guys pretty much have an idea how they look. Get rid of these circles. That's pretty much what I love about my Gators. And just doing them is like, I can just be very consistent with them. And not one single change of them, except their attire. That's the only thing that is the only difference between them that you can tell is just by their attires. And just really run with it. See? Yeah, forgive me, guys, for being so quiet. Once I'm focused, I'm just in my own world now. So right now we're just on the sketching phase. I'm not really going to be inking all that much for this stream, but who knows? Maybe once I'm done doing the sketches, I might, depending on the time, I might do the inking phase for you guys to witness. So now, let's see. Gotta zoom in a little bit more. Get those arms in. So what's a little annoying about Clip Studio is like I gotta zoom in so that way my my sketch can register when I'm drawing. It can't be like far away. I had to like literally zoom in, like it's a freaking kaleidoscope. And you see, I gotta zoom in like a freaking kaleidoscope, and just try and get it done. Right. I really like this angle with Kirby's like point, which is literally, no pun intended, the focal point of this panel. Let's see. Hold on a second, guys. Just need to close my door for a moment because it was open and I'm hearing commotions, and I like to concentrate whenever I'm working on my page. Zero commotions whatsoever. So I really like the detailing. I might actually use that as a reference and just erase Kirby's pecs. I believe I made them more curvy. Yeah, I did. So now, let's go and... Don't worry, guys. I'm going to check on the chat sooner and later. I just want to really focus on just getting this page done, specifically just the sketching phase. Because I already got the thumbnailing done. I just now got to get sketching, and then after I'm done sketching, then not sketching, I guess in better terms, digital penciling, if you will, and then start inking that bad boy. Okay, and then okay, give those nice gator knuckles a thing or two. So I find out later in Google that it turns out gators have 5 fingers, and I honestly thought they might have 4 fingers. So literally, I do have this as my reference. Yeah, so I have 4 fingers. Gators actually have 5 fingers. So that was a big oops, but no matter. I mean, everybody loved it. So I think that was the best part. Everyone got distracted. I did the Toddfather way. I distracted you with the oh my gosh moment. But yeah, dudes, get this nice penciling done. I think should widen Kirby's body a little bit more because it looks a little too awkward. You see? Yeah, it looks way better now. Yeah, it looks way better. I just go back and then go forward or not. Okay. Yeah, it looks way better now. Now we'll put Rob into the mix. Eric Mogul, where's the Wrasslin? For sure, within let me see, this is the third page 4. Within page 5, which I have not done yet, within page 5, that's when the wrestling starts going. Just for now, it's just dialogue. And what is up, Doodle Squatch After Dark? Are they going to wrestle Florida Man? Nope, they're not. Well, it depends. Which Florida Man is it? Is it my Florida Man, or pretty much the comic that is called Florida Man? So I honestly did not know about Florida Man comic until I found out. The reason why I even thought of the name Florida Man is because of all the memes that was going on. So I'm like, oh, let me just throw it in there because, you know, this is a spoof. And that totally backfired on me. Hurricanes, giant snakes, skunk apes, Florida Man. What else is in Florida? I'm sure I'm missing something. Let me see. You're missing gators. That's the only thing you're missing, buddy. You're missing gators. Let's see. What are the signature moves? So pretty much, there's only like a few characters that I know that I have for signature moves. So far for my buddy Todd, his signature move is pretty much the stunner. That's his. No, actually, it's his finisher. His signature move is the spear. And pretty much for Will, his signature move is pretty much like Cody Rhodes when he grabs him behind them. I think it's called the American Nightmare. So what I named that exact move is going to be the death roll. I mean, technically it's the crocodiles that do the death roll, but it makes sense just how the maneuver is. So that's so far as, oh god, that's not my sketch. That's not the type of thing I like to sketch with. I got too excited with the inking process, guys. I got too excited. So let's go in. What I love doing is doing the shape, so that way maybe you guys can have a good idea what exactly it is how I make my gators. So again, this is like again, you guys seen my stream so many times that you're like, gosh, Ichthus, can you please stop showing us how to draw the gators? But you know what? The best part is I'm showing you how to draw my gators in different angles. It's not that downward angle that you always see me draw. So that is a good change of pace on my account. Now, pretty much do this. Oh, also we have ducks. We have a lot of ducks. Oh, also, Doodle Squatch, we also have a crazy invasion with iguanas. I don't know what the flip happened, but we got a lot of iguanas. That's problematic, especially here in Miami. I mean, it was like at a point where like they legalized Floridians to kill the iguanas because it's literally messing up everything down here in Florida. And I remember, I believe PETA was the one that are trying to prevent that from happening, like legalizing it. But what's done is done. I believe they legalized it around like last year of December. And like, dudes, like I think this was like the coldest December we ever have in here in Florida. And dudes, like, I work outside, so I literally see nothing but these freaking iguanas frozen because they were totally not prepared for what was going on within Florida's weather within the winter. So like we literally thought they were dead. Like me and my coworkers thought that these iguanas are freaking dead. Like they're literally not moving. And there will be a few times where the iguanas do move, but it's not really like, I don't know. It's just little movements here and there, but that's it. Like just a small twitch of movement. But after that, dudes, like you literally think these things are dead. But in hindsight, they're actually one of our clients said that, oh, like they're not dead, they're they're asleep. And I'm like, that's a scary way to fall asleep, just be in a freaking cold coma and just wait till like it gets a little warm. I don't know, they legit look like they were dead, guys. I am just being truthful with you. Those iguanas look like they were freaking dead. But there was this story where one of the coworkers, it was like the winter time, so they thought like, oh shoot, like, this freaking iguana is dead, and then like, you know, the dude literally tossed the iguana into the freaking ocean, and then that's when they're like, no, it was not dead until you threw it to the ocean. Now it's dead. So yeah, that was a pretty grim. Is he? Oh, my buddy, the Calvary Collective. What is up, buddy? Show me how to draw the Gators. I will always take it. I love the Gators. Thank you, Cavalry. Thank you for your awesome support. So pretty much, you guys will see how I freaking draw my Gators. We'll even do like a quick how to draw, but other than that, I mean, pretty much. Let me add the nose here. But yeah, dudes, I'm super excited. I'm happy that I'm working on Juvenile Rad-oactive Pro Wrestling Gators, aka JRPG, aka Pro Wrestling Gators. And you guys are witnessing how I'm doing my pages. And it's pretty exciting. I'm super excited. I'm so happy that you guys are watching the stream. It's awesome. I honestly wanted to do off screen, but why not, right? That was my answer. It's like I could do it off screen, but why not just show it to you guys how my process of doing a comic works. So this is my good gator, Rob. Is very uncomfortable within the situation right now. Let me put the fingers. Let's make it a little bit more bigger, because bigger is better. So let me do my stick figure fingers. That way I got a good idea what goes where. Okay. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys. Calvary Collective comic Bumpback. Cavalry, I honestly did not know that you used to have an active YouTube channel. I literally watched your video on Bumpback, and holy crap, man, that was so hilarious. Like there were like a few times where I literally had to pause the video so that way, I don't miss anything. Like holy crap, man, that concept for Bumpback is hilarious. So I'm super excited for Bumpback, dude. Especially that like your tweet, they said, "Oh, I'm already ahead of writing a script for JRPG," and also the other creator who did the fan art, which looks awesome. Um, you're gonna do a crossover for Dark Raven, I believe. I hope I said it right. But yeah, dude. Oh man, holy guacamole! I friggin' made sure I retweeted that. So all my peeps that follow me on Twitter, as it says on the description below, follow my shenanigans of what I'm doing. All right. At least on my end, I'll just tell you guys right now in real life, I'm honestly like very introverted. I'm not a very social person, but unfortunately, I have to be to survive and find a mate who I will marry and then have a child because that's pretty much how the world works. So, yeah, dudes. Let me see. Okay. I feel like his mouth is too big. I don't know what you guys think. Well, I already made the decision because I'm freaking erasing it. Okay. Got that nice strong collarbone going on. Let me see. Let me check on the chat. Iguana heals. Yeah, iguanas are heal within Florida, especially Miami. Those freaking things are annoying. It's like I swear, like you would see a freaking evolution and how these iguanas evolve from little to freaking I don't know what. They look like close to being a dinosaur. I mean, I think like we found one iguana that was so big, like you could tell it's freaking old because of its scales. It's like all brown and stuff. See? You're awesome, make this. No! Calvary Collective, you are awesome. No, Calvary, I gotta deflect your compliments, dude. You're amazing. I mean, literally, you're one of the day one peeps within my show. So, I love you guys. I love you guys. So if anything, if you guys have any comics that you guys are working on, you have me on my socials. Just hit me up, and I will most definitely will make sure to promote your stuff, dudes. Because I mean, right now, just comics itself is just already hard enough. And I told you guys before, like before, I was, I'm honestly like I'm honestly like a shy dude, not very social, but I within I was taking like mentoring. I'm in a mentorship program, and thanks to the mentorship, like I'm pretty much like, how can I say, I'm very social. It's because of that, like I'm social. I'm reading books, and reading the books really helped out a lot with me growing, and not only growing as I am personally and physically, but also like spiritually with these self-developed books. And it's awesome, dudes. Like I totally recommend you guys to read self-developed books. And if you guys have any books that you want me to recommend you guys personally, like dudes, you know again, you have my socials, so just hit me up, and let's make some magic and just do what we love to do, and it's making freaking comics. So yeah, guys, you guys ooze with excellence. So thank you again for watching this stream and just literally just giving your time. I mean, honestly, that's like the most important asset. Just giving your time just to watch me just do this, because this is literally like my baby. And thanks to Cassidy Blonde, writing JRPG, like he made them so much better. And I'm just super excited, just not only just creating each page, but also just each panel, just making it better. That's my goal, is making each page and panel so much better than the last time you read read the last page. Like that's my ultimate goal. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I gotta count my fingers now, guys, because ever since now I found out through Google that gators have 5 fingers. Now I gotta make sure I have 5 fingers for my freaking gators. I don't like how Kirby's. I think I'm gonna make it even more. There you go. It looks way better now. And I'm gonna keep freaking expanding Kirby's freaking abdominal until like he looks like he just is gonna implode. Okay. Pretty much what I'm doing off camera, I'm literally using my hand as a reference. And of course, with the angle, I got to have a good idea. Okay. Cool beans. Right now. Okay. Oh, there's my buddy. What's up, Wither Jockey? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, so Wither Jockey, he's one of those people that I literally grew up in middle school, literally in middle school. So yeah, so thanks for coming by, Wither. It means a lot. So hope you're having as much fun as I am. So now let me work on Rob's mouth a bit more. What I love about the sketching phase is like I can literally just look like it pretty much looks like it's complete art, but honestly it's not. But it looks way better though. In my opinion, looks way better. How long have we been streaming for right now? Yeah, literally 35 minutes and just doing just one panel, dudes. 35 minutes just doing one panel. And that's just sketching, dudes. I'm literally just only sketching. So you guys literally are witnessing like how much does it really take just to do just a page for a panel. So, I'm just glad that, just to see my process and everything like that. My art is very scratchy, but I want to make sure I don't make it too scratchy once I do my own inks. Okay. Let me work on this abomination. There we go. Also with Rob, he wears underwear. So let me put like this is literally just black. I'm just putting lines just to make it look extra cool. Or cross-hatching. Yeah, I like cross-hatching. I like that word better, cross-hatching. Cross-hatching. Yeah, there you go. Now you can tell, like, okay, this is, like, once I'm going to do inking, like, I'll know that, Rob's underwear is freaking black. His thighs are a little bit too big. That boy is thick. That's some thick thighs. You could blow a watermelon with them thighs. I honestly do not know, guys. I'm just spewing some ideas. See? No Probic this, just lurking around as always. Oh man. All right, dude. All right, I'll see you later, Wither. Let me see. Cavalry Collective. Love getting to watch you work, though. You might just be sketching, but it's awesome to get to watch this fun project worked on. Sick! Thank you, Cavalry. I'm glad that you're having fun and that you just love this project. It means a lot. Just one more time. Sick! Okay. I got to give... Ooh, another important thing. I got to make sure I give Kirby his armbands. That's very important. Okay. We're going to fix his mouth one more freaking time. I swear I think this will be the last, and I believe, I'm very confident. Let's move his nose a bit. This is why I love digital art, dudes, because I can literally just do that. I could erase and draw the nose, but since I feel extra lazy, I'm going to do cheat codes and just use the lasso tool. Use the transform and then position the nose. Now I feel so much comfortable how the nose looks. So I want to save my progress. Awesome. So now, I usually do cross-hatching, but for the sake of the stream, I'm going to save that off screen. So, right. Let me see. I gotta. Right. Let me go to the next panel, which is somewhere down here. No, that's not where I wanted to go. Dun, dun. All right, now it's time to work on panel 4. So this panel is really cool. I really like using this panel per se. Funny enough, I don't know why, I totally forgot to draw, because originally the original concept, the Gators do have tails. But since now that I revealed how the Gators are, now I gotta throw that detail out. Originally, dudes, like the Gators were supposed to have tails, but now that they're humanoids, I think I can get away with it. Just, just the Gators not having tails. Can we get a thumbs up on that, dudes? Or even better, a Gator emoji. If we're cool, give me in the live chat a Gator emoji. Okay, so this is a thumbnail. So let me just lower down the opacity. Huh, weird. Oh, wow. So this one is also separate. I don't know why the heck I have 2 separate layers of the thumbnails, but whatever. It is what it is. I'll be sketching. So, I think what's a little bit problematic is I'm pretty concerned, like, if there's even going to be room for the bubbles. Okay. But I think once I give it to Casty, I think he'll let me know. So. Yeah, this is way better. I'm putting it down to 27%. So that way, I actually concentrate a little bit better. Also, another thing too, I just noticed that I want to make sure it's literally little details, dudes. Just the little details will make just a big difference within character design. Is like each of the Gators I noticed too, like I literally need to create a character sheet for these Gators, but their heads are very different too. Is like pretty much with Will's head, it's a little lop, like 2 little cliffs that's going on in his freaking head. And pretty much with Todd, like his head is more rounded. And with Kirby, I believe I did. How did I did Kirby's head? Yeah, it was like a flat. Yeah, it's like a flat surface head. So literally, just little things like that could really make a huge difference in how you can tell from the Gators. So so yeah, dudes, have a character sheet whenever you do projects, so that way it'll be less of a hassle for you when you do your projects. I'm doing it wrong, as you can tell, because literally my reference is page 2. So have a character sheet, dudes. Who knows? Maybe I'll do like another live stream doing a character sheet for each of my Gators. So that way, within the poses, you might have a good idea like their character traits and how they act. We'll give Will like a nice grin. I think you'll really might not see his grin, but we'll actually lower him down. Let me see. I'll be checking on the chat soon, dudes, just to make sure, just to make it interactive and, it's just not only me just being quiet and just see me draw because I'm super important. I'm gonna be big, dudes. I promise. Because my Gators are thick. I kid. I don't know, dudes. I think at this point, everyone in the chat might gonna start like commenting thick every time I'll be drawing my Gators. Hey, Ichthus, make sure they look thick. Oh my goodness. Hopefully I did not open a can of worms after that. Well, who knows? I mean, literally in professional wrestling, like even the most simplest words like yes and no are chants. I cannot even kid you, dudes. It's all because of Daniel Bryan. Like there are chants of chanting yes and no. So I mean, it's pretty wild. Heck, even Matt Hardy, he literally made a chant of just this crazy character where like I don't know, you just need to watch because me explaining it just does not give justice to Matt Hardy's character. Like literally the chant is delete. So I mean that's why professional wrestling is by far the most interesting thing to ever grace us in television. See, ooh, yep, we got approval. Thank you, Cavalry Collective. Thank you, Eric Mogul. So we got approval that the Gators do not need tails. Oh, I know exactly what you're hinting at, Cavalry. Character sheets are so nice for story Bibles and for your artists if you exclusively write. I haven't written the story for Juvenile Rad-oactive Pro Wrestling Gators, but I did create the plot, and then thanks to Cassidy, aka Pointman Comics, with his experience writing so many comics, pretty much is like, he just, again, Cassidy is amazing. Heck, I mean, he even does lettering for $10, dude. Literally lettering just for $10. Oh, who do we have? Neo Star Productions, the brilliant star that shines through the night, the downpour that washes out evil. Riserman stands before you. Juvenile Rad-oactive Pro Wrestling Gators versus The Thickness. Oh my goodness. Let me see. Let me catch up with what Neil's been typing up. Hell, Chris Jericho got the word "it" over. No, Chris Jericho made everything over. Freaking the bubbly. And my favorite one was The List. The List was the best thing that WWE has ever freaking approved. It is just nuts. You see, sorry for the lateness, pal. I keep forgetting we're on different time zones. That's fine, Neo. No problems, buddy. Don't worry about it. What? No tails? Blasphemy! Okay, so obviously you did not leave a gator emoji, so you do not approve of this. It's all right, buddy. Don't worry about you. If you're joining the stream late, that's fine, dude. And heck, even if you weren't able to make it to the stream, and just leave a comment or watch it, hey, that's fine, dude. Do not worry about it. The only thing we should not, especially me, on my end, that I gotta make sure that our crossover. If you guys have not seen yesterday's live stream, I think by history it was the shortest live stream ever created, and it's because I was dead tired, and it's just only me just just doing commentary and just updating everything that I was doing. But me and Neo are working on a crossover with the Gators. And not just like literally all four of my Gators, and also Neo's character Riserman. So, dudes, I wish I could just repeat what I said, but just catch up to my lives. Just either catch up to my live streams or my pre-recorded. I mean, it's literally like half an hour, so it's literally not that long. Than pretty much what my stream is. It's literally an hour, so I have doubts that anyone's going to sit down in an entire hour, just give their entire life within an hour just to watch me do this. I mean, I truly appreciate you guys, but I'm saying, like, when people watch this, like, pre-recorded, there's just no way. It's like, heck, when I was watching Neil's interview, like it was literally an entire interview, so I was literally just watching it within pieces because there were just so many things I had to do on Sunday. But yeah, dude. Let me see. Let me go and also freaking Neo literally busted my brain when he asked me this question. That is either because I thought, okay, I got a cool idea, a cool concept that everybody loves, and then freaking Neo blew my freaking mind with the greatest question that I honestly did not think until he asked me. And Neo asked me like, "Oh, like, are the Gators just pretty much like normal, like the TMNT where like their strength matches like a master martial artist, or because of their mutation they pretty much like have a like superhuman strength?" So I literally spent hours. I mean, Neil will be a witness when he typed in. I mean, I was working when he wrote that question, but when I finally like looked into it, I believe like 2 hours after, like I believe around 4 p.m. or 4:30, dudes, like I literally I was already sitting down processing this, but I was just like, holy crap. What do they have? Do they have super human strength, or are they just normal gators that, thanks to Standy, they can actually like, they have strength. But I don't know, man. I mean, honestly, gators are already OP enough, so I'm just second guessing myself. I already gave Neil the answer, but you know, I just leave it at that. I'm still deciding, but I feel like they have superhuman strength. You know, I'm just saying. Let me see. Okay, let me just put in the rings. Fun part is the ring ropes. That is the highlight. Just adding the ring ropes. Now, you really don't gonna see Will's feet. So I'm gonna, well, except this foot, his left foot. I mean, other than that, I don't need to complete that foot because freaking Todd's head is gigantic. Nice oval shaped head, conquering the page. Let me move him closer. Let me see. Oh, Wither just comes with a question. Team Gators or Hurricanes? I'm not much. I mean, you would already know Wither. You already know me personally. I do not. Okay, so folks, I do not watch sports. By the time that you make me sit down to watch sports, I'm gonna end up like playing a sport. But obviously, Team Gators. But we need to update the logo because the actual Gators that I'm working on should be quote unquote the official logo for the Gators. And the funny thing too is like I was thinking as a promotional thing that I would actually like hire some dude or heck even one of you dudes, one of my friends that I have for like forever, just have them like wear a JRPG Gator, and then once like the Gators football game starts, um, you know, I'll be running out to the field, and then one of my Gators, I'm not very sure which Gator it would be per se, but you know, one of my Gators would run with me, and then that's when freaking security start panicking and goes after me, and then my Gator will attack the football's Gators, and that's when chaos begins. But you know what? Free marketing, guys. Free marketing. You take advantage of what you have, especially in the environment you're in, and do what you can just for people to know what the flip just happened. The Gators happened. Hence the word juvenile. Okay? I mean, just doing that is literally juvenile. Okay? I don't know what's going to happen to me if I do that type of stunt. But you know what? I'm doing it for my comic. Cuz that I am much for. See? Dun, see? Dun, dun. Let me get a little closer because I'm super close to the panel, so it's just not registering everything I'm doing. Let me move Todd for a minute and take freaking Will's foot. Because I'm just trying to get this page at least completed. Holy guacamoles. What are those? What are those? Sorry, guys. I just talk whatever comes to my mind. I'm a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. By the way, I love freaking Cocoa Puffs. It's been a while since I ate Cocoa Puffs, honestly. But dudes, I love Reese's Pieces. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, dudes, if you have never had Reese's Pieces, oh my gosh, guys, you missed out your childhood. Because holy guacamoles, Reese's Pieces are the best. They are the best. Okay. You know, this is just Todd in this scene. He's just shrugging like, dude, like, it's time. It's time for us to wrestle some other people. Now I'll put Todd back where he belongs. Then damn. Let me save my progress. See, let me check out the chat really quick. You mean sports besides wrestling? Yes. Unfortunately, the school I went to, they don't even have a wrestling team. Yep, that's true. What Wither said is true. That's literally that was the only thing I actually watch and be entertained is just professional wrestling, and then Wither, he does not find it entertaining. Heck, we were a friend of ours. Like I pretty much converted him to be in love with wrestling. So like he was so into professional wrestling, like he invites us to live events whenever they come here in Miami. And holy crap, dude, it gets ooh, it's awesome. I mean, personally, what's my favorites are the house shows, which if you guys do not know what a house show is basically like an event when WWE would create an event where it's not gonna be live. So then what they do is pretty much a house show is just it's not live. Like you're still gonna get the same entertainment and stuff, but dudes, house shows like you could get away with anything, and I mean anything. I mean, heck, even these freaking like wrestlers, they take so much advantage of these house shows. It's like I'm not even kidding you. It's like sometimes even the wrestlers will cuss, and I'll be like, "What? I'm not supposed to say that in a match." We even got like front row seats to we were like literally 3 rows away, and we were literally like 3 rows away to the front, and like we're literally like in the middle of the ring. So I mean, we had like I don't know how the heck my friend and big props to my friend and his mom just making these events possible, because holy crap, man, there were just so many memories that me and Wither had together that honestly we will never ever forget. Heck, we were honestly, dudes, we were there when the Nexus first debuted and literally took out the American Airlines Arena. I mean, literally took out the ring, took out all the wrestlers. And freaking poor John Cena is like on a friggin' neck brace. Um, Literally moved to ambulance, and freaking Wither like died, because you see, like, of course, the cameraman just literally has this perfect position for John Cena to gives a thumbs up, like, "Hey, I'm okay." I'm like, "Are you freaking kidding me, dude? You were murdered. You were not hurt. You were murdered within this whole invasion." So, dude, just look back. After this stream is over, just look back at the invasion of um, the invasion of the Nexus, because it was literally here in Miami. I don't know how long ago it was. I think it was 2010. So technically, it was a decade ago when the Nexus took over. So it's crazy, man, how time flies, man. It just seemed like yesterday we were just laughing our butts off. And now we're freaking grown ups. Oh, that's right. I forgot. I remember like people were crying when the Nexus was taking over, because dudes, it was too raw. I'm telling you, dudes, like it was too raw for any audience to handle. Like again, how they freaking took over and literally murdered each and every person that they see. I mean, hell, not even the ring was safe. They literally took out the carpet of the ring. They strip off the apron. Hell, they even rip off the mats. I mean, what did the mat ever do to you? I honestly did not know. And also, we got to witness like Daniel Bryan choking on one of the commentators. I forgot who it was, but I'm like, holy crap. Daniel Bryan literally lost his freaking mind. Let's see. Oh, Neil, sorry I missed your question. Do each of the Gators have a signature move or finisher? So, pretty much in the last stream, pretty much Todd's signature was the spear, which is AKA a running tackle, and for Todd's finisher is it's the stunner. For Will, his finisher is pretty much like Cody Rhodes' finisher. The Nightmare, I believe that was the finisher, which is basically like he grabs a person behind, and then like he does like an underscrew pile driver, I believe it's called. And what Will's finisher's name is, it's called the death grip. Even though it's more crocodiles, mostly crocodiles do that move, but since Gators are technically crocodilian, I'm basically taking over that name, and it pretty much makes sense. Let me see. That reminds me. WWE did a crossover with KOF, King of Fighters, a while back. WWE wrestlers versus fighting game characters. Oh shoot! I honestly did not know that. I gotta look into this after the stream because that's pretty dope. I think so far where I'm at, I think it'll be the best time that'll end the stream. I'll just show you guys where I am so far. I mean, pretty much, this looks awesome. I'm super happy how this looks. And now I'm happy how this is looking so far. So I'm going to continue on working on these pages offline. But, thank you guys for watching the stream. You guys are awesome, as always. You guys ooze with excellence. So I'm going to do my thing that I always do. I'm going to pop out my screen share so you see my face. So thank you guys for watching the stream. You guys ooze with excellence. As you guys can see, I am an Edge fan. So pretty much I got the skull cap and I got the shirt to prove I am a total Edge head. So thank you guys. You guys ooze